So, hello everyone, and first of all, thank you so much for giving your time for this interaction session regarding the placement opportunities at the National Forensic Sciences University. Myself, Mr. Rehan Patel, I'm Assistant Professor and the Placement Coordinator at the School of Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics. I'm here with my Placement Head and Associate Dean of School of Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics, Dr. Digvijay Rathod, and we'll be having this discussion today. Sir, over to you.
Rehan, thanks for the introductions. First of all, congratulations to all of you. Because what I can say is, I think there are the 2 students who are got selected in the Salesforce, and the 4 students they are got selected in the Qualcomm. And if you ask me, because I'm working these universities for last 10, 12 years, and these are the 2 companies for which our students they are always look for. These 2 are the favorite companies for our students. And I think I don't need to speak more about the Salesforce or the Qualcomm, because these 2 companies they will have a very good name specifically in the cybersecurity. Even though like Salesforce, they have a very good. I think they have so many applications which is available in the market that could focus on the sales, customer services, market automations, analytics, application development, so many things. But whenever we have the IT sectors, obviously the security is associated with it. So that's why these companies they do visit our campus for last 5-6 years, and they normally take the students every year. And I think as far as the Qualcomm concerned, so we know that it's a big name in specifically in the semiconductors, and they are also known for their software services related to the wireless technology. And I think it is very well known for their patents, specifically in the 5G, 4G, CDMA 2000, TD, SCDMA, and etc. So it's a very big name in the case of the semiconductors. Obviously, they also need the cybersecurity guys, the forensics guys, and I used to say that this company is also to visit our campus for last 4-5 years. So first of all, congratulations, and you definitely find some more alumni in this company, so you don't find yourself alone. That's going to be a sure. Now, the objective of this session is 2 objectives. This could be a ready reckoner's guide for your juniors, and also this is going to be a guide for those people who would like to join our school or a specific course. It could be a MSc Digital Forensic and Information Security, or it could be MSc Cybersecurity, or it could be MSc MTech Cybersecurity, or it could be a BTech MTech Computer Science and Engineering specialization in cybersecurity. So the first questions comes in my mind, that you already spent 1.5 years and you already got a placement from this campus placement from this universities. How do you know about this university? We know that we are very well known in the social media also, but even though I would like to know that, how do you know about this university?
So to start with, when I was working after my graduation in HCL Technologies, I was much interested into cybersecurity. So I look for mentors near my location. So one of my mentors, Mr. Raj Chandel, told me about National Forensic Science University. So he guided me about how to get admitted and how to prepare for the entrance exams. And from there, there was the point from where I came to know about NFSU.
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead.
yes, sir. So my uncle is in Indian Army. He works in the cybersecurity part of Indian Army, and he told me about National Forensic Sciences University. He was saying that it is the only forensic university in the world which offers such good courses. So it would be a good place to start your career in cybersecurity. So that's how I got to know about cybersecurity in National Forensic Science University.
So, sir, if I tell about myself, in my bachelor's, there was one seminar arranged by a university regarding the cybersecurity. So, the term cybersecurity was very fascinating to me. Like, what is cybersecurity? The cyber word we know, but what is security? So, I just googled the things and I just got interested in the things like cybersecurity. What is cybersecurity? What are the cybersecurity analysts? And randomly, I just searched best colleges of cybersecurity in India. And the first was like Gujarat Forensic Sciences University. Earlier, NFSU was known as GFSU. So, sir, I just founded the university in that way.
Sumit.
Fine, sir. Like if I talk about myself, I got to know about this university from my previous university where I completed my Bachelor's of Technology in IT. They just introduced me about this university, saying that if anyone is interested in hacking and any kind of cyber related events, they can refer this university. There were earlier I came to know about the Raksha Shakti University and NFSU. But after visiting the university, I just came to know about more about this college, like what are the courses that is being hosted, and other than that, the facilities that is being provided to uh, the students. Like the only lab in which we have performed the hands-on, that is Cyber Defense Center. It just gave us the very good idea about like how there is an air gap network in between the university, and we also learned more much of the things. So after getting the introduction about the same, I just thought that let's get the admission here, and I got the admission. Thank you.
If I talk about my experience, then one of my friend and who is also my senior, he is working in one big company in Bangalore, and he told me about this university that this university has got the great infrastructure and great scope, which is currently like trending. Like if we talk about the cyber security domain, like I always wanted to do masters in a particular field, and then I got to know about this and I got admission.
Anyone
Sir,
left? Yeah, yeah,
yes.
Swapnil, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, so after my bachelor's, I never didn't wanted to pursue as a developer. So I used to play some competitions, and I got the opportunity to connect with people on LinkedIn, and I found out about this, and I wanted to stay in Gujarat only, colleges in Gujarat only, and I got to found about this university. Yeah.
So I think everyone, I think they have. I forget to ask one question is, could you tell that in which course you are right now pursuing your masters and you have got place in which company? I forgot to ask this question. So let we'll start with the Jahanvi.
Hello everyone. I'm Janvi Trivedi, and I am from Surat, Gujarat, and I'm currently doing my master's in digital forensics and information security.
And you have got placed in.
And I got placed in Qualcomm
Okay, we'll have
as a SOC
Priti.
intern.
Yeah, Priti.
So I'm Preeti and I'm pursuing my master's in cybersecurity and I got placed in Salesforce.
Yes, we'll have Sasank.
Hi everyone, myself Shashank. I am a student of MSc Cybersecurity and I got placed in Qualcomm.
We have Subham.
Yes. Hello guys, myself Shubham Gite. I'm from Valsad, Gujarat. So I'm a student of MSc Cybersecurity and got placed in Qualcomm.
Sumit.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sumit Kumar Dubey, and I was a student of MSc Digital Forensics and Information Security, and I'm currently in Qualcomm and serving as a role of cybersec engineer intern. Sorry.
Swapnil.
Um, my name is Swapnil Patel, and I'm pursuing MSc Cybersecurity in NFSU, and I'm in threat detection team as an intern in Salesforce.
Okay, so that's what. Okay, let we'll continue our discussion because we are running 4 courses, and we know that every course have a different way to get admission. Like MTech Cybersecurity, 50% seats are. I would say we normally give the admissions to the MTech students. Sorry, GATE qualified students, and the 50% students we normally give the admissions on the basis of their marks they will score in the entrance examinations. For the rest of 2 courses, MSc Digital Forensic Information Security and MSc Cyber Security, and BTech, MTech, I would say the Computer Science and Engineering, which is a 5 years integrated program. We used to give the admissions on the basis of 100% on the basis of the entrance examinations, the marks which you have scored. So the questions comes is, how do you prepare? Because this is the questions I used to hear from so many people some of the aspirant who would like to take the admission in this course. That how do you prepare for the entrance examinations of the NFSU? Sumit, go ahead.
Sir, first of all, like I need to mention that after visiting university, I visited the admin office. They stated me that if you really want to prepare for the examination, just visit our website. Each and everything is completely clearly mentioned in our brochures, like what is the process and what are the topics that is being covered. And those were some general topics and some of the advanced topics too, under which you just need to have a common idea about what are the computer skills, some qualitative aptitude, quantitative aptitude, some general aptitude, and some other general knowledge based questions. So like each and everything is completely and clearly mentioned on the university brochure itself, which is hosted on the website. So I just came to know by this only. That's it. Thank you.
Anyone would like to add?
So, sir, like when I visited the college, I visited you, I guess, sir. I met you. So you told me like just prepare basics of your bachelor's, what you have done in your bachelor's, and the competitive exam like CMET. Follow the paper pattern of CMET, and additional to it, prepare the basics of your things which you have learned in bachelor's.
Sir, according to me, which I prepared was basics of our computer, like bachelor's in computers, OS, networking, these topics, the very basic of it. And apart from that, basic quantitative aptitude, like some mathematic questions, some reasoning questions, those kind of preparations. Yeah.
So if someone wants to pursue career in cybersecurity, the first thing is to know the basics about cybersecurity, and other things which we prepared during our entrance was the basic of our computer science, which we studied in our graduation, some basic programming concepts, some basic networking concepts, and OS related questions, and aptitude, basic reasoning, mathematics, and English. That was all that was covered for entrance.
So that was actually overall idea. The people, they don't understand that the cybersecurity is basically that cannot stand without the basics knowledge of the computer science or the computer science and engineering. And that's why if you can see the paper which we normally set, that's entirely on the basics. Because if your foundation is clear, it is very easy to build a building on it. That could be a cybersecurity. So that was the actual idea. Rehan, I'll over to you.
Yes. So thank you so much. And that was all about what was your preparation in terms of the entrance examination. And let's say, like, once you got the admission, how was your overall learning experience with the NFSU, be it an MSc digital forensics or be it MSc cybersecurity? How was your overall learning experience? Sumit.
Uh, if talking about the learning experience, the primary thing which is requires for the learning is the computer. And if we talk about the configuration of our lab, then it's the best PC that we can say that we cannot own it by ourselves, because a 32 GB RAM equipped system with a 512 GB of SSD and a complete i7 top-notch computer CPU processor. So, with a good amount of 1 gigabits per second of internet bandwidth that is being allocated to each and every host, which is there in our lab. So the for the hardware perception, I can say that the facilities that we are getting is completely out of no. We cannot even compete with other colleges. Like in my bachelor's, what I can remember is that system which was given to me, assigned to me, it was having some 4 GB RAM, and barely I can run some tools. And if I come for the tools for the cybersecurity perception, then like most of the tools were purchased by the university. Those are of I can say corporate grade. Like most of the tools are like NKs or FTK. Those tools are, if I talk about a single unit of that tool, it would cost around 8 to 9 lakh, but it is being provided to us free of cost. Like we just have to practice it. And if I talk about the guidance, then most of the faculties in our college were mostly supportive. They guide us in each and every aspect they can. Like whatever I really need to work on and I really need to discuss is about, I can just simply visit them and they can allow me some time gap, and then they can just guide us that you follow this path and you will get to the end of your end goal. Thank you.
Shivam.
Yeah. So adding to Sumit, like not only the faculties who do not provide the bookish knowledge, they also provide the practical knowledge which they have experience. Like they have worked on several cases, so they provide the practical exposure of that cases too. So overall, it is very good, sir.
Riti?
Yes, sir, adding to both of them, the knowledge provided by our teachers was really hands-on. And one thing I would like to add is, no matter how much the teachers were busy, if we wanted to, get to there some of their time, if we wanted to know something, even our dean, he is so busy, he was always available regarding any knowledge we wanted to get, any hands-on extracurricular activities we wanted to do in cyber related to cybersecurity. There were ample opportunities for us to participate and learn.
Anybody like to add anything to that?
I think Shashank, and I think he's the only person who left.
Yeah, sure. So to add on, what I felt was the structure of the course, overall course was perfectly designed as per the requirements of the corporate industry, and the subjects taught to us was really great, and that it was like if we studied the subject taught to us in our university, nothing else extra we need to clear the corporate interviews. So I think the structure of the course was really well designed.
all the opportunities and resources we got from faculties and the university, but we got to be pushed a lot to explore ideas that are uh, not really been yet been formed, like Web3 and uh, Web3 smart contracts, and I also got to work on a supercomputer from CDEC, Param Shavak, under my mentor and my first project. So not just the opportunity and resources we get to be pushed a lot to explore ideas. Yeah, thanks.
Preeti?
So this question, or like I answer
Yes,
the
yes,
question?
ma'am.
Okay. So, sir, the overall placement process was very smooth. We are provided with links online. You just fill the form, and when it comes to the actual placements that happen, the interviews, the coordination is very smooth, and the actual placement process actually had my Salesforce placement had three interviews, two technical rounds was one HR round, and I think it was a very clear-cut process. It was very transparent. Every round result were announced in front of they were sent to everybody, and there was no issue with transparency in the placement process.
हाँ सुमित, और आंसर में वो कंपनी का अमाउंट मेंशन कर देना, लाइक अमाउंट ऑफ कंपनी दैट इज विजिटेड, योर आंसर.
The primary thing which I would like to highlight, that we got option, or I can say choices, and which domain we really want to go. I cannot say like a list of companies. Like I can mention the number somewhat about 45 to 50 companies that are coming to our university, and most of the companies are of different domain. So we got the opportunity to select upon like whether one want to go in the digital forensics background, one want to be in the pen testing or other of the testers job, one want to be on the SOC side, the monitoring, the role which I am serving right now. So it's totally like I can say a vast number of companies that are available with greater choices and with good opportunities and some good pay skills too. Uh, so for my placement perception, I really feel this is the greatest placement itself that I had, and the experience was very smooth. In the If I talk about my placement, in my interview round, there were total three round, out of which one was the first the I can say clearing round, in which everyone is going to apply and they were selected based on their the scores. After that, there were some two technical and one HR, which is the finalizing round, and both were straightforward. If you clear it, then you just get the answer and nothing. The process was pretty smooth, I can say in simple words. Thank you.
So I remember when it started for us, the first company which came was Deloitte, and starting with Big Four was really excited for. We were really excited for it, and not only Deloitte, other companies like Microsoft, Qualcomm, Salesforce, and FireEye, like all the big brands were there for campus placement in our university. And adding to it, I guess around 30 to 35 companies were there which visited our campus, and the overall process was really fine and really smooth, and placement cell made us assure that there are a lot of companies that would be coming. So we were not at any point of time we were not worried about our placement, because we knew like the placement cell is there and the companies would be there for us. So if we are working, we'll surely get placed.
Over to you, sir.
So what you have said, I'll just, if you ask me that, how do we ensure this? We used to take a few, I would say, the steps to ensure that we'll have the company in the campus. That the students, they don't know, but every 3 years we used to talk with the big brands and we'll ask that what will be the demand in the next 10 years. Like if you ask me that, we have done the same kind of rounds with the companies in the last years, and we came to know that the next 10 years, 20 years, the ICS, industrial control system security, would be at a top, and that is going to be a priority also. And we can see that the Russia and Ukraine, the war is going on, and we can now understand that how important it is. So now we have that lab, industrial control system security lab, now in the campus only. And the second thing is, even if you can see that, like me and the Rehan, we both are the faculty members. Why do we get connected with the companies? Because we know that ultimately the students who is going to be pass outs from this campus, they are going to be absorbed by those company also. So we used to ask that what you want, that will accommodate those things in our syllabus. So the students, they will be ready to absorb by the company also. So that is what the idea we used to have. Before we'll go ahead, because I think I can, if I'm not wrong, some of the students from your class, they are also staying in the campus, in the university hostels only. So I would like to know that what is their experience for one from the girls and one from the boys.
Okay, sir. So I stayed in girls' hostel in NFSU campus, and I would like to say it is one of the best hostel that you can ever stay in. The facilities are amazing. There's always guards available, like on the gate of the girls' hostel, and the cleanliness, the spaciousness of the hostel rooms. It's truly amazing. And apart from that, the mess food, I would like to say you won't miss your home's food that much. According to me, it's like everybody eats there, the faculties eats there, the students eat there, everybody eats there, so it's pretty good. If you compare it to other hostels, I would say it's really good.
Anyone from the boys?
Yeah, sir. So I think it was a work hard, play hard culture in boys' hostel. During our examinations days, everyone was like focused on their preparation for the examinations. And during normal working, like during normal days, we used to play table tennis till night, and we used to play football. And as mentioned by Preeti, I think the food was like as compared to other hostels, it was good because in graduation I stayed in hostel, and if I compared that to NFSU, it was much better than my bachelor's hostel. So it was overall the warden support, the mess support, and everything was great for me.
So and we used to say that we know that the rankers, they normally means top ranked students, they normally stay in the campus. So I can understand that the environment which we have in the campus is totally different because we cannot accommodate all the students in the campus. So we used to have a lot the seats in the hostel also on the basis of the merit. So I can understand that anyone who is rendering here in the campus is in top 5 or top 10 only. So I can understand that the impact of those people in the overall environment, that I can understand. The last question from my side is, we used to receive, there are so many aspirant who are there who would like to join the any of the course in the School of Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics. The questions comes is, what you will suggest that, because the students are, because you already spent your 1.5 years here in this campus, you will be the right persons who can suggest that why there's those peoples, they need to come and they need to join this course, which is very important for them, because this video will be available for them also. So I would like to know about your that why the aspirant, they would need to join this any of the course in this school, why?
So to answer this, I would say before joining the university, I was working in corporate. So when I tried to switch to cybersecurity, if we don't have a postgraduate degree in cybersecurity, it's really tough to get into cybersecurity. First of all, all the companies would ask for a relevant experience in cybersecurity, which we don't have as a fresher. And other thing, you won't be able to get such a good package if you won't do a degree particular course. So getting into an FSU, like it will open a lot of paths for you. You will get hands-on experience, you will get good mentorship, you will get good guidance, and the placements, as we have already talked about, you will get a lot of opportunities getting into the course.
Sir, I would like to add on this that you would meet a lot of people there from a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different culture. You will get to learn a lot from them, from their past experiences in cybersecurity, because a lot of people come from there are a lot of foreign nationals who learn in our university. They learn in our classes. They are students along with us, and their experience also helps us in learning things. So that is also a plus if you come and study National Forensic Science University.
If I talk about the environment, Then NFSU has got a great environment and infrastructure. Like we got to connect with foreign students also, and they are also like in their country they are working as a professionals. They are working at a like very high position. So it was a great opportunity for us that we got a chance to communicate with them, and NFSU has got like a great syllabus or great placements and everything. So they would definitely recommend people to come and join this university.
Yeah, so the new joinees who are watching this video, I just gonna tell you, if you are gonna joining NFSU, then that's the best thing you have done in your life, right? Because after joining NFSU, you will get ample lot of opportunities, and it's on you to how to grab them. Because the placement team here provides the opportunities to all the people, and like big companies are coming here. And if I talk about the knowledge thing which the faculties are providing, it's the best knowledge regarding the pertaining to the cybersecurity field, which the faculties put in and they shares with us. So it is good. Like if you get admission in NFSU, then you just go ahead for it.
The primary thing which matters in any of the universities which we study is the curriculum. And as a part of NFSU is being part of many of the good MNCs and big four companies. So they do took back feedbacks from those companies and they accordingly update their syllabus, like what is being in the trend and how we have to improve our children so that they can be corporate ready, or in any field they really need to work, they can do so. And as a result you can say that NFS is being that much popular that the other governments also are paying interest in this, and they are also sending their working professionals. Some of they are in their federal agencies and other, some of them are teachers. We used to have some 12 candidates from different nations like Uganda, and I can't remember the names, but some of them were teachers, some of them were working federal agencies, some of them are from police background, and they used to come here just to collect the knowledge, like what is being taught here is something which is really up to date, up to the mark. So they come here, they invest time, they learn, and we are all sitting together, nothing is being extra that is being taught. Like whatever which we are getting here is completely equal, and it is distributed evenly to all candidates that were present in that specific room. And it at the end what I say want to suggest you, like if you get some extra knowledge from by your end before coming to the university, that is good. But whatever is being taught here, it is completely going to help you in your corporate life cycle, because things are going to correlate. Like if you had learned this, something is related to this is being showed here, that you have to work in this corporate field. If you are working in the corporate field, then this thing is really going to help you. Just because of the basics you have clear, you are now pursuing the advanced topics. So at the end, whatever you're learning here, just learn it as much as you can, because this is the time where you can adapt as much as thing. After that, if you're working in the corporate, then they really care about like how much you, when you are producing and making them that how much profit you are making by your end, so that company is being getting some good amount of money. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so if anybody would like to add anything to that. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in and providing your valuable time and giving us such inputs. And I'm sure that everybody who would be watching this video would find this information really helpful. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in.
Thanks for joining.
Thank
Bye. Take care.
Thank you,
you,
sir.
sir.